Welcome! I am the Moonshine King. I am back with a Would You Rather. I've not done this in years at this point, but I thought I would return today. So let's get into it, shall we? Lose Wi-Fi for a year, or prices go up by 20% for you for a year. Wow, this is very easy for me. Well, on one hand, if I lose Wi-Fi, I may be more productive. Not on YouTube, of course, but in other ways, I may get my life together. Who can tell? That might be very beneficial, actually, in the short term. I might get things finished. I might get things started. And I might aspire to be something that I have not been so far. Distracted by my own obscurity. Prices going up doesn't bother me too much. I don't pay for anything. I don't buy anything. Look at this scarf I have had all of these years. I could have replaced it with a blue or a green or a pineapple color, but no. The same. So this is tricky for me. I would go for the prices because chances are I will waste all my time regardless Wi-Fi or no Wi-Fi at all. Most people chose the Wi-Fi. It was close. Let me know below which one you choose. Now, second, see the future or change the past? Oh, change the past. That is such a blessing. But it might make things worse. It depends how many goals we get. Do we get one goal and that's it? Or can we keep on going past? And how many things can we change from the past? My numbers of my digits are limited. I need lots and lots and lots of wishes. It might make things worse. You don't know. You might change something thinking it is going to be good, but then you get hit by a bus on your way back. See the future now. What is that use? If you can see the future and you change something to change the future, does it not still stay the future? Or does it change the future? Is it a fixed future, or can it be avoided by watching the future? So both of these are very strange. They're very complicated. They're very similar in a way. What difference will it make if you can change the past? What difference will it make if you can see the future? Any or nothing. So this is very tricky for me. Changing the past seems like a quick fix, whereas seeing the future, you have to act to change the future. And then I don't even know if it does change the future. So I would go for change the past, I think. Because that's more specific what you can do, I suppose. I want to change this or this or this. Whereas the future, you see something, then you have to try to outmaneuver it, and then you don't even know if you can outmaneuver it. Let's go. I'm surprised by this. 55% chose the future. Only be able to subscribe, only be able to like. Well, liking is also very useful because it gives you a playlist. And you can always go on your playlist to see, I must have 5,000 liked videos in my playlist. That's on private. And then you can see every video that you are on. Whereas subscribing, clearly there are problems even as it is. Not everyone gets to see you. Especially if you have lots and lots and lots of people you are subscribed to. So very confusing. I would go for like, I think. I don't even see most of my subscriptions anyway. It's completely flooded my boxes. Most people agree. Oh, of course. See who actually loves you, see who hates you. I suspect there's much more who hate me. No, most people don't even see me. This might be useful. See who love you, eh? But shouldn't it be obvious anyway? Couldn't you see and hear and feel the truth already? Whereas someone might hate you and be hiding it. They might smile to your face and maybe they're trying to poison your cup of cappuccino. So I will choose that one. Oh, most people chose the lovey time. Be married forever or single forever. This is very tricky. Depends who you are married to. A wombat, a caterpillar, a kangaroo, a pineapple, a panda, a rhino, Medusa, Gorgonzola, Donald Trump, The Rock, Tom Cruise, Daphne from Scooby-Doo, Velma, Shaggy, or Scooby himself. It depends. If it's any of those people, I would rather choose single forever. This is very understandable. Next one. Travel 10 years into past, but you can't return to present. Oh, but then what happens? The only way you can get here is by living the 10 years, I guess. Travel 2 years in the future, but you can return. That would have been very useful 2 years ago, or 4 years ago, or any amount ago, I guess. These seem quite similar to me. I think I would go 10 years into the past. There are so many things I would like to change from my cheese and my crumble in my pie, but I cannot any longer. That would be very useful to me, and all of the investing you can do, and betting, and scrounging, and live a life very sweetly. But we don't know what kind of effect this would make going into the past. It might have consequences that are out of our control. And it would be weird seeing people you know from 10 years ago, knowing everything you know now. But I would still choose the past, I believe. I expected most would choose the future. Have a bad body odor, have a bad breath. Well, as I have both, it is no contest to me. Except it is the ultimate contest for you. It is no difference at all, for sure. I would say, well, bad breath seems... Technically, doesn't everyone have both of these? You just need to cover it up somehow, or avoid it. Which one is easier to cover up? Bad breath or the body? Well, since you use your mouth more than your body, I think the body could be the one, but bad breath, don't you just need some minty time? Isn't it easier to cover, perhaps? This is a tough one. Very tough to me. I'm not too eager on either. I'm not too detestable of either. I will go body. Ooh, interesting to me. I think this will be the last one or two. Redo your life from the start. Wow. Whoa. Redo your life from the start. Oh! What am I doing? 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 Redo your life from the start with your current memories. Get a complete. Oh no no no! Who? That is creepy. Getting a new life with no memories. I would definitely want to redo my life. This is like the one going back in time for 10 years. Definitely. Imagine with everything you could know, what you would know. Be single for life. What is this obsession with single? Have a partner that acts like a child. Well, what age of child is very important. That ranges from 0 to around 18, most jurisdiction. So, if 17 is considered a child, not too bad. If they're a boo-boo, then a little bad. So that one could be 50-50. Single for life. Ah, is that not the life already? I will go for the partner. At least it will be refreshing. At least it will be sticky. Lose your sense of touch. Lose your sense of sight. So, oh no, I think it has to be touch, doesn't it? Especially if you're single, it wouldn't be too bad, would it? But lose your sense of sight, that is too much a gift to be retaken. Who even thinks about that touchy anyway? Receive $1 million today, receive $5 million in 10 years and adjust it for inflation. If I received $1 million from today, I would definitely waste it entirely. But if I received 5 million in 10 years, I would definitely waste it also. But I might not even be here in 10 years. I could be drowning in a pond somewhere in 2 years. So it's very easy. I have to take it now, today. Most people agree. Be the smartest, but everyone hates you. Be the stupidest, but everyone loves you. Well, why would someone hate someone so smart and love someone so stupid? Well, it has to be love, love, love. It must be love, love, love. Doo-doo. It must be love, love, love. Oh, be stranded in North Korea for 50 years or spend 50 years of jail in Russia. I know how these feel. I feel something similar to this already. Oh, my. I would not want to be in a jail. North Korea says nothing about the jail, which means I must choose it. I must choose it. I could be living like a king. I could be Kim Jong-un's best friend. I could be living in a palace, so it has to be this one. There were nothing about the conditions mentioned. So I will leave this one to you if there's anyone out there. Which one would you choose? Only be able to read, only be able to write. You let me know below. Some of you read a lot, and I don't know how many of you write, maybe none of you. But you've probably written in your life, you've probably read something in your life. Let me know. Farewell, my munchins. Take care, my munchins.